guys, I'm Magda.
And I'm Cruz.
And welcome back to another episode of the Vergüenza Podcast.
Mhm.
I hope everyone's doing good today. We're going to be talking about something today that seems simple, but honestly, it's very important when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, and it's nice to know.
Yes. Which is our 5 love languages.
Mhm.
Right? So people that don't know, there is a test out there, and I believe there's a book too about the 5 love languages, but you can take the test online. We actually looked for the test online for free.
Mhm.
We didn't find one for free.
No.
The first time I took it back in my day, there was a lot of free ones. But now you do have to pay, but I don't think it's a lot,
it's not bad. It's like I did $1.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Then you get like how many days for, or that gives you options.
Mhm. It depends on what website you go.
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
But so this is really accessible like online if you guys are curious on what your love language is, or even like, your loved ones, relatives, or someone that you're in a relationship with. I feel like it's really helpful to learn people's love languages because what yours might be, your love language may not be mine. And what I see happen a lot of the times is because, say, for example, my love language, just an example, is gift giving a gift. That's how I, for example,
Express.
I would express my love like that to you. But to you, it might be something completely opposite. And I might find it rude that you don't take enough gratitude in the gift that I'm giving you. And it can create hiccups in people's relationships. And it's honestly, it's not just like, it's not lack of love or like lack of attention that our people are doing intentionally. It's just that we really don't know what our love language is sometimes, So it takes communication. And just knowing what your love language is to kind of bridge that gap. But I'm curious, Cruz, because she took her test.
Yeah, I did it.
Off camera, on her own time. I'm curious. Do you mind sharing your results?
Yeah. Before I took my test, though, I don't know if you did, but you were like, you already had like in mind which one you were gonna get.
Yes. Ooh, before we jump into your results, let's go ahead and give like the 5 of them.
Oh yeah, the 5 love languages. The first one would be words of affirmation. Second one would be quality time. Third one would be acts of service. Fourth one would be physical touch, and then the fifth one would be.
I went blank too. We said acts of service, quality time, gift giving, words,
affirmation, and physical touch. Yeah, those are the 5.
Yeah, physical touch. We missed one at first, but those are the 5.
Which one did you think first?
Which one I think yours is?
No, yours. Like, what did you think before you took that exam?
I actually guessed mine.
Really?
Yeah, I guessed mine. But I feel like I know myself. Like, I'm older too. And I've been in relationships and stuff. So, like, I've known what mine are. They were pretty clear to me. But, yeah, mine are the acts of service and quality time. I'm curious what yours are, though.
Mine was quality time. My results were quality time. But before I took it, I thought mine was going to be more of acts of service, which I think it can go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But I think now that I took the test and actually like reviewed like what quality time actually means, it makes sense that I'm quality time.
So quality time and acts of service came up second. So it's the same for both of us. That's interesting. What do you know? Which one was your third one?
No, it didn't. It didn't show me the third one though.
Do you have like a guess of which one would be?
I think maybe physical touch. I think would be the third one. Yeah, because I don't know. Words of affirmation are hard for me to receive and to give, and gift giving. I like gifting people's things, but not really receiving them back. Like I wouldn't really care,
Yeah.
I value more time and actions speak louder than words. So
okay. Do you notice those attributes, like quality time, like in your family dynamic? Like, do you find yourself wanting to spend time during dinner or like watching a movie with your loved ones or something?
Yeah, I'm usually the one to initiate, like, hey, let's watch this together, or let's play this game together. I'm usually the one, like, llevo de la campana, to want to spend time with, as a family and stuff like that. So,
Oh.
yeah, I do see that a lot, though.
Do you see that with your family members? Maybe you can kind of guess which one, like what their love language is too, as far as their personality traits?
I think, yeah. I think the majority of my family, I would say, instead of quality time, because I feel like I'm more big of quality time, they are more of acts of service and and gift giving, because they do that a lot, especially, yeah.
Really?
It may be small, no, I'm not saying like expensive things, but yeah.
Like un detalle,
Uh-huh.
like a little, you know.
I would say gift giving and acts of service for my family.
Okay. I'm curious because for my family, I don't think I have made them take it. I'm curious now though.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a Spanish version of it.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah. Because I know for Darian, if I'm not mistaken, I think it does help because I'm pretty sure his is quality time also and acts of service. So it kind of helps our dynamic because we both are looking for like that bond to like spend time together. And we actually do have like a little routine, like whenever we are eating dinner or something, since it's just the two of us, we usually like watch a show. And that's usually, and it's a show that we both like right now. And we kind of like not necessarily binge watch it, but we watch it until we're done with the season. And that's just always our go-to show while we're eating. And right now it's Charmed, the Witches.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
No, you should. But not because I think there's a newer one that came out, which I haven't seen. I haven't heard too many good things about it, but there's like the older version I think it came out like in the 90s, early or maybe 80s even, like late 80s, early 90s. And it went on for a long time. Like they have several seasons. And I never finished it. Like I always started watching it, but I never finished it. But that's our show right now. And like that's like right now what we always do.
Yeah.
Like that's our bonding time. But yeah, so I feel like it's really important, would you say, like now knowing what your love language is?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's easier? Would it be easier for like or your relationships and not just
future?
romantically, but you know, with your loved ones too, your family?
I do think it's a. What was the question? I'm sorry, my
No. I was asking, do you think that it helps knowing what your love language is in your relationships?
Oh, I do think it does help because I feel like it makes it really clear that I like spending time with people and like I really value that time with them. So. Yeah.
Yep. And how I was saying at the beginning too, I feel like what ends up happening in certain relationships is like, I gave the example, like say, for example, yours is gift giving and mine is quality time. And you can keep giving me gifts all day long. But to me, like, okay, you know, I'm grateful and I'm glad you got me these gifts. But to me, like, love would be you actually spending time with me.
Making the effort to be there for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I feel like sometimes that creates like little ripples in relationships just because there's a lack of communication and understanding each other and why we, you know, we receive love a certain way. You know, I'm curious. I wonder where it comes from. I feel like I'm very interested in psychology. And I'm curious what makes us get to a point where like that's how we receive affection or like that's how we enjoy receiving affection. What do you think it is?
I think for me it has to do with like my family dynamic because like we're not really that big on words of affirmation. Like we're not that type of like my parents, they don't really say they love each other, like, but we know they do, but they show it through acts of service. So that's why I think I lean more towards acts of service. And I feel like physical, not so much. That's why it's in the middle. And quality time, I think that's just a me thing. I love spending time with my family. Even though they might hate me or they might find me annoying, I love it though. But yeah, I think that's why I'm more of a quality time type of person.
I wonder if there's a study done because I feel like that would probably be very common in Hispanic families because now that you mentioned that you guys don't really use words of affirmation to show love, I feel like that's very common in Hispanic households, unfortunately. Because I feel like our parents didn't really receive that, maybe. Like,
The words of affirmations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, it kind of goes back to being like stuck in survival mode, mental health and stuff. Like that wasn't really necessarily a priority in a lot of family dynamics, at least for first gen immigrants here in the US. And they focus on acts of service. They focus on helping your mom, maybe give her a ride to a certain place, or helping her with an appointment, or helping her, doing certain errands or something like that. And I feel like naturally that kind of starts being engraved in us, because I feel like that's where mine comes from también. Because like your family too, our family, like I don't remember the last time my mom, this is very depressing. I don't remember the last time my mom told me that she loved me. And I don't remember the last time I told her that either.
But you know that you love each other.
Yeah. Yeah, we know that, right? But it's
we don't express
hard.
it. Yeah.
Why is it hard to vocalize that?
I don't know. I can't tell. Like, even my cousins, some of my cousins are really like, oh, I love you, like in a text or when they're leaving. And I'm like, I don't say back. But I don't say it back because I don't care about them. It's just that I don't really want to say it.
It's like out of your personality.
Yeah, to say it. And if I was to say it, they would find it weird too. So don't really say it.
It's like, who's this? You're not my cousin.
Yeah, you're not.
And it's interesting because I feel like I'm breaking that barrier when it comes with Darian. Because we tell each other. I literally tell Darren I love him like pretty much every single day. Aww. Like I do. Like whether it be I'm leaving for work, or if I'm running out to the store or something, or if I call him on the phone, I'm like, hey, I'm about to get into work or whatever. Like I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye. And I noticed that as a kid, whenever I would hang around my American friends, the white friends, they would say that to their parents all the time. Like, and that's something that the parents said to them all the time too. They would talk on the phone or whatever, and like they'd be like, okay, well, I'm about to get here to the movies. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye. And like I noticed that as a teenager and like as an adult, and I was always curious. I'm like, that's very interesting because for us, for some reason, it's so hard to vocalize, and I do feel like it comes from just being in survival mode, But you're right. I feel like we show love in different ways. Because I know we've talked about this before. I don't know if it was on an episode of your dad, like on a Saturday morning. You guys will wake up and he'll have like the table with a lot of fruit, and he'll bring stuff.
When he goes to the grocery store, he buys multiple things of that one item. And if we tell them, if he buys something new and we're like, that was really good, the next time he would go to the store, he would buy multiple things of that item. And I feel like that's another act of service or gift giving.
Yeah.
It can be considered both. And I feel like that's how we also express like our love to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the same thing with my mom too. Like it'll be something at a yard sale or something. She'll be somewhere, or like she'll send me a picture. She'll like, do you like this? Like, do you want it and stuff? And I'm like, yes, I like it.
She knows you too.
Yeah.
And that's how she shows her care.
Her love. Yep. And now seeing it as an adult and like learning like these attributes and stuff of like what love language is very interesting, because I'm like, I see it with the different lenses, because it used to be where like I used to get mad in like my prior relationships, and I'm like, I want to spend time with you. Like, why do you not want to spend time with? Like, for me, I took that as like an insult. Like,
maybe they don't like you enough.
Yeah. I took it as an insult. Like, do you not like me enough? Like, do you not want to be with me? Like, I took it as like an offense. Like I took it personal. When in reality, that person's love language could have been something completely different.
Yep.
It could have been physical touch. And for me, I think physical touch would probably be one of like, well, I don't know.
How would you say from like what would be your priority one? Like your number one?
Quality time, acts of service. And I actually want to say my third one would actually be physical touch.
Right.
Yeah, I think it would be physical touch. And then after that would probably be gift giving. And then after that would be words of affirmation. Yeah. And I feel like it does kind of go back to, we didn't grow up listening to that. So like to me, you can tell me all day that you love me, but if your actions don't match it, if you don't spend time with me, if you don't contribute in some way to my life, whether it be little minimal things, right? Starting my car up in the morning or
house chores, anything like
taking
that.
the trash out, helping my day go by easier, or when's the last time you gave me a hug or something like that? You know, like that to me is more important than actually you telling me you love me all day.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because I feel like to me that's not a big. That's definitely the last one for me, and I feel like it does go back to how we grew up. Now I kind of, because I cheated. I didn't actually take the test. I know I should have.
Oh.
Well, I took it, but I took it like years ago.
Yeah.
I took it years ago. And it could change, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe yours might have changed from when you took it high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. To now.
Yeah. I will say, though, I think the top two have not changed. If anything, probably like the three bottom ones probably change. I know the words, what is it? The word affirmations. Yeah, that one has always been the last one. If anything, probably physical touch and the gift giving has probably switched, because it used to be, it's sad, Cruz, because it used to be where I didn't like physical touch at all. Like if you came up to me and you hugged me, like
I was like that too.
It was weird. It was weird. It's almost like I didn't know how to accept it or like how to receive that. So I didn't know how to give that to someone either. And I feel like there's some trauma behind that. Because even going back to that too, like my family, like my mom never really, at least maybe when we were kids, yes, but as we got older, doesn't really like show affection like that, like giving me a hug or, you know, anything, or like words either. So I feel like it was weird getting it from Darian. At first, I was like, oh, like I don't know how to receive this.
It's too cringe. Well, that's how I perceive it. I find it really cringy.
It was. But see, I feel like I've changed because that's how I used to be. And I feel like sometimes it takes the right person or like the right setup to kind of like the Grinch, to kind of like soften your heart a little bit. Because that's how it was for me too. Like physical touch, I was not big on that. Like especially out in public. Like people holding hands or like hugging or kissing and all that stuff. Like to me, that's so cringy. Now in private, I don't mind. Like when it's just me and, you know, with the other person, I don't mind. But if it was out in public, I don't like that. But I feel like now it has changed.
Over time.
Yeah, over time. Sorry, my mind.
No, it's okay. Mine does too.
You made a really good comment about your family dynamic on how you show your love for them.
I am the type of person I do show physical love with them because like I go up to them and hug them, and they call me empalagosa. But I don't do it to like constantly. But I am the one like to my mom, my dad, my siblings to go up to them and hug them. Oh. But I feel like that's just how I express that, hey, I'm here. So if you need me, I'm always like, you can just always lean on me, you know?
That's sweet.
Yeah.
So sorry, go ahead, yeah.
I feel like that's just the way I've learned to like show my love to them. Apart from like constantly wanting to like, hey, let's watch this together. I love watching things together. They might not, but I do. And I feel like that's just the way I show my affection.
Yeah, and how you like to receive your love language too is spending time together. Yeah, that's really good because now that I think about it, for me, I think I show my love for my siblings is showing up. Yeah. Like showing up and again, quality time, like spending time with them, even though they're like my little brother, like soccer games and stuff. Like I try to make it and be there and support him. Both of them, even my other one that graduated too, like that's how I feel like I show my love for them. Or like if anyone has like a little event or like a little, you know, ceremony or something at school, like I do try to make it, you know, because I don't really buy stuff for people. Because that's not something that I, you know, like to receive as far as like my love language. So I really don't be buying stuff for people. And who knows, maybe like my little brothers and stuff, like maybe that's how they would receive love. And I feel like that's why it's so important to know that within yourself and like your other relationships, whether it be romantic or not, you know, because sometimes it just makes, I feel like it makes the relationship better, you know, and you understand each other better. Because I feel like knowing them, most likely theirs would be gift giving.
Really?
The love, yeah, especially like
giving,
receiving gifts.
Okay.
Let me correct it. Yeah, them receiving gifts. So me buying stuff for them, like I feel like that's probably what be their love language. My sister, I don't know my sister. Probably I feel like quality time too. Quality time. But I feel like that one just quality time with family dynamics, especially when you guys are older and like you guys have kids and stuff, it just becomes a little bit more harder to kind of, you know, do. So I feel like that's when you kind of have to be creative and just come up with different things on how to show that love and appreciation for people.
I can see that from like how I've seen you with your family. I see that.
Yeah, being physically present.
You're always there. You and Darian are both always there.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like ours is the same love language. Cause yeah, we do try to make it and like just show appreciation, you know, or even like our friends too that have
also, like friendships.
Yeah, that have like, you know, little siblings or kids already. We have friends that have kids already and like showing up for them like that. Cause I know it's hard for, you know, other relatives to might show up and always be there consistently. So I feel like it makes a difference, you know, it makes a difference when they see a support system and like someone rooting for them. I feel like that it goes a long way.
It does.
Have you ever experienced maybe a time where someone has shown love to you in a certain way that you like rejected or that you felt weird? Because I know you said physical touch, but has that happened with other things?
I feel like words of affirmation, I don't receive them well. I feel like that's just a me thing though. I know they might mean it from like from a good heart, but I just can't receive them because I feel like I'm just so hard on myself that I just can't. But I do see that. And physical touch, I always tell this with like my sister's boyfriend too, because at first he thought I didn't like him, but that was never the case. I'm just always, I guess I'll look serious. But once you get my trust, like I'm a complete open book. Like you know me, like I do not have anything to hide. But at first, yeah, I'm like you don't know me, I don't know you, so just get away from me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I feel like I have been changing a little bit by a little bit. So
that's how I can relate to that. I've always said that I'm kind of like in the middle between you and your sister because I feel like I have little traits from you and a little traits from her too. Because that's how I was too growing up. Like even like in my younger 20s, like when I was 21, 22 and stuff, I was very like hesitant about opening up when it comes to like me, like my personal experience or whatever it may be, you know, like what I have going on. Like it was hard for me to open up to people. But honestly, I feel like throughout the years, just being more confident within myself and then stuff that I've been through también, like the whole PCOS thing too, like a lot of the stuff that I feel like we keep within helps whenever we do release it, because not only does it help, I feel like it helps your body release that tension and, you know, whether it be positive or negative, whatever it may be. For in my case, mostly was negative. But whenever I did release that, I feel like my body could breathe finally. Not only that too, but it's like whenever I do open up and I share certain things, I feel like I may be helping other people too.
Yep.
That may be going through similar situations and don't really have that support system and that help. So, like, I feel like that has been something consistent in my head, and that's what's helped me to open up more just in general as a person, because I used to be very like that too. Like, I used to be very reserved, very reserved.
Yeah, I'm very reserved.
So we always do kind of like our take at the end of our episodes. This is a very short and sweet one. I feel like it balances out because the prior one was a little bit more controversial and, you know, so this is a little bit sweeter, you know, a sweet topic. And I feel like it's perfect timing too, right after Valentine's Day too, you know, where that love is still in the air, el idioma del amor. I like that. I like how it sounds in Spanish better than in English. Love language versus El idioma del amor. It has a little bit more ring to it. But I really hope that you guys do take, benefit in any type of way from what we do share in this episode or any other episodes. Because I feel like it's important to know your own love language so that way you can teach people how you like to be loved. And then also learning other people's love language as well so you can communicate better
Have a
and
good relationship.
exactly and fulfill their needs as well.
Yep.
Whatever role you may play in their life. So hopefully you guys do take the time to take your own test and maybe have other friends or relatives that are important to you take the test as well, because I feel like it's very beneficial to learn each other more. What's your take on it?
I feel like it's very nice to know what trait you are, because I feel like I was one, but I was actually more quality time. So it's very good to have like a good eye opener, and you get to know yourself a little bit more. So I feel like that would be my take from this test.
Yep. Well, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys took something positive out of the episode. Let us know of any suggestions down below, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.